Hi friends, Miss Cassie here with Solon Public Library's Digital Storytime. This month we're talking all about outer space, and this week we're going to talk about traveling through outer space. But first we need to sing our welcome song and we need to get our clapping hands ready. So we're going to wiggle our fingers and shake our hands and rub them together really fast, really fast, really fast, and put them on our knees. Okay, here we go. If you wanna read a book, clap your hands. If you wanna read a book, clap your hands. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, clap your hands. What do we do after we clap our hands? That's right, we stomp our feet. If you wanna read a book, stomp your feet. If you wanna read a book, stomp your feet. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, stomp your feet. What do we do after we stomp our feet? That's right, we twirl around. If you wanna read a book, twirl around. If you wanna read a book, twirl around. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, twirl around. All right, for our last verse, we're gonna be as quiet as we can. And we're gonna whisper, hooray! If you wanna read a book, whisper hooray, hooray! If you wanna read a book, whisper hooray, hooray! If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, whisper hooray, hooray! Our theme song this month is Solar System in Motion. And remember, we have 3 American Sign Language signs that we use in this song. The first one is Earth. So our one of our hands is flat like this, and our other hand, we take our thumb and our middle finger and we touch them to this hand that's like the ground. Earth. Earth. Then we have Moon. So we make a C shape, a crescent shape with our hand, and we touch it to our temple. Moon. Moon. And lastly, our third sign, we have the sun, and we put all of our fingertips together and then we shine the sun's rays on our face. Sun. Sun. Okay, here we go. The earth turns around, the earth turns around. Once a day, every day, the earth turns around. The moon goes round the earth, the moon goes round the earth. Once a month, every month, the moon goes round the earth. The earth goes round the sun, the earth goes round the sun. Once a year, every year, the earth goes round the sun. Yay! Our first book today is called Space Vehicles, and it's written by Anne Rockwell and illustrated by David Bryan. So space vehicles, these are all the different kinds of vehicles that we use to travel while astronauts are in outer space. The first one is rockets. Rockets blast off. They carry space vehicles up into the blue sky, far away from our planet, Earth, out into black space. So the rocket is a kind of vehicle, and then it's carrying other vehicles. Space is where our sun and moon and stars and other planets are. To travel so far, space vehicles go very fast. Satellites are space vehicles that go into orbit. They go around Earth. Some tell us what the weather will be. Some of them also help us make phone calls on our cell phones or help us watch TV on our computers. Probes go to other planets and send back pictures to Earth. Probes are vehicles that don't have any humans on them. They're just computers, and they communicate with us and give us information so that we can learn more about outer space. Lunar modules look like giant insects. They take astronauts to the moon that we see in the sky at night. Take a look at this lunar module. What makes it look like a giant insect? Is it the big bendy legs? I think that that's what does it. Lunar rovers look like cars. They have wide wheels that ride through moon dust. Let's look at the lunar rover. What makes it look like a car? It has wheels in front and back. And it even has a way to steer it, although it doesn't look like it has a steering wheel. It looks like it has the steering on the side like this, kind of like a skid steer instead. Space shuttles take off with rockets. Do you see the space shuttle is the white and black with the fin on it? And then the rocket is the big orange cylinder. So the space shuttles, they take off with the help of rockets, but then they land back on Earth like a plane. Astronauts float weightless inside the space shuttle. Look, what are these astronauts doing? Castronauts maybe, because they're cat astronauts. Looks like they are brushing their teeth, eating a meal, exercising, and reading a book. Oh, and maybe listening to music, or maybe also listening to the same book that they're looking at the pictures of. Astronauts use space vehicles called flying armchairs to go outside the shuttle and fix broken satellites. Look, it kind of does look like a chair, right? Like they're sitting in it, but it's a chair that moves around and helps them make repairs. A ground crew stays behind on Earth to help space vehicles find their way. They help them navigate where they need to go. One day, there will be big laboratories on space stations that stay in space for a long time. Hey, we already have that. It's called the International Space Station. And astronauts from all over the world visit the International Space Station to run experiments to help us learn more about the world. Scientists use space vehicles to go there. They study and learn and then come home to Earth. I will be a scientist one day. I will use space vehicles to learn about beautiful, mysterious outer space. The end. All right, we are going to sing one of my very favorite songs, and it happens to be about space vehicles. It's called Zoom, 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 and it is about a rocket ship that's going to outer space. So our first verse, we're gonna zoom, 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 and we're gonna go to the moon. So we get our rocket ship going, and then partway through, we're gonna climb up the rocket ship, and then we're gonna count down and blast off. Are you ready? Here we go. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. blast off! All right, next, fun. We're going to the sun. Fun, we're going to the sun. Fun, we're going to the sun. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Fun, we're going to the sun in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! All right, our last verse, far, we're going to the stars. Far, we're going to the stars. Far, we're going to the stars. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Far, we're going to the stars in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Now, one of the most fun things about this song is that you can sing as many different verses as you want, and you can go as many different places in the universe that you can think of. And all you do is you rhyme the action, so the zoom, with where you're gonna go, like the moon, or fun and sun, or far and star. And they can be real words or they can be made up words. Sometimes we've sung this song and done things like ooper, we're going to Jupiter, or any other kinds of silly rhyming that you can do make this song very fun. So if we're going to travel through the solar system, we need to have a map of where different planets are in the solar system so that we don't get lost. So here I've got a map. You can see we have the sun right here. That's the center of our solar system that all of the other planets orbit around. They circle around the sun. And then we have the spots where these other planets go, where they belong. And our map is missing the planets themselves. You can see they're down here and they're all mixed up. So we need to match our planets with their spot on the map so that we can find our way through the solar system. Will you help me get our map all ready to travel? Great, thanks. So our first planet is a small one. It's right here. It's called Mercury. Mercury. So we are looking for a small planet that starts with an M. And we have 2 planets in our solar system that start with M, Mercury, and Mars. And Mars is a red planet. And so we're looking for a small M planet that is not red. Are you ready? That's a lot of information, but I think we can do it. So let's see. Here we have a small planet. Let's take a look. Can you see that planet? What color is this planet? That's right, it's blue. So that's good, it's not red. And what letter does this planet start with? Can you see? It's an N, Neptune. So does that work? Does this planet start with an M? Nope, it doesn't. It starts with an N, Neptune. So not the planet we're looking for. Let's see. What about this planet? This is a small planet. And what color is this planet? It's 2 colors. That's right, it's blue and green. And this planet, what letter does this planet start with? That's right, it's an E. This planet is Earth. This is where we live. So is this the same planet we're looking for? Mercury? Nope, not quite. Let's see, what about this small planet? Is it red? Nope, it's not. It is brown. And what letter does it start with? Yeah, that's right. It starts with an M. Mercury. Hey, is that what we're looking for? It is. We have our first planet on our map. Mercury. All right, so this is the first planet on orbit around the sun. The next planet, we're going to follow this line, is right here. Venus. Venus. Okay, let's see. What planets do we have left? What about this one? This one's a nice, pretty one. It's got a big ring around it. What letter does this planet start with? That's right, it's an S. Saturn. Are we looking for Saturn? No, we're looking for Venus. So not yet. What about this nice big planet? What letter does this planet start with? That's right, it's a J. Jupiter. Oh, but we're looking for Venus. What about this planet? What letter does this planet start with? That's right, it's a V. Venus. Hey, that's the one we're looking for. Perfect. There we go. We have planet number 2, Venus. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're looking for a planet that starts with the letter E. Do you remember? We've seen this planet already. This is a planet that is blue and green, and it's the planet that we live on. Do you remember what it's called? That's right, the planet Earth. And look, here we go. There it is, blue and green. It starts with an E, Earth. Here we go, planet Earth. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 planets. Let's keep going. The next planet is the 4th planet. It's another M planet. Mars. So let's see. Let's look at this planet. Do you think this is the one we're looking for? Remember, this one we're looking for an M planet that is red. What color is this planet? That's right, it's blue, so it's probably not the one we're looking for, but what letter does it start with? That's right, it starts with a U. Uranus. So not this one. What about, this planet is red. It's red and yellow and orange. What letter does it start with? That's right, it's a J. Jupiter. So not Mars. Here's another one though. This one is red. It's a small planet. What letter does it start with? That's right, it's an M. That's the one we're looking for. Mars. We're gonna put that right on our map. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is our 5th planet. Oh, this one is a big one, and it starts with a J. I think we've seen this planet already. It starts with a J. It's a big planet. And I'll give you another hint. It is red and yellow and orange. Do you remember what planet this is? That's right. It is Jupiter. So here we've got Jupiter on our map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's planet number 6. It starts with an S. We've seen this planet already as well. Now this planet starts with an S, and it has rings around it. So we have 2 planets right here that both have rings around them. Which planet is the next on our map? Is it Uranus, or is it Saturn? Which one starts with an S? That's right, it's Saturn. So we're gonna put Saturn on our map. Let's see if it'll fit under the clothespin there. I think it works. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets. And number 7, this one starts with a U. I think we just saw this planet. We have 2 planets left. Let's see which one it is. Is it Neptune? Or is it Uranus? That's right, it's Uranus with a U. Another planet with beautiful rings around it. Okay, we have our very last planet, planet number 8, and it starts with an N. And we've got 1 planet left. Let's make sure they match. What letter does this planet start with? That's right, it starts with an N. Neptune. And that is the last planet on our map. So we have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. All 8 planets in our solar system. Good work, team. Our last book today is called Life on Mars. Hey, we know where Mars is, right? It is planet 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 4th planet in our solar system. And look, it's right next to planet Earth. Let's read this book imagining what life on Mars might look like. And this book is written and illustrated by John Agee. I am on Mars. I have traveled a long way from Earth. I am here to find life. So who is speaking in our book? Who is the main character? Who's the narrator? Who's telling us this story? That's right, it's the astronaut who's landed here on Earth, and it looks like he arrived on a rocket ship. And he has a little present with him. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. Nobody believes there is life on Mars, but I do, and I just know that I'm going to find it. So look, there he is, walking around exploring. Something popped out from that crater. Do you think he saw? So far, Mars looks pretty gloomy, more gloomy than I thought. And I'm starting to wonder, could anything possibly live here? Turn around, astronaut. Look behind you. It's dark. It's cold. I've brought this gift of chocolate cupcakes. Ooh, chocolate cupcakes are yummy. But I don't think I'll find anybody to eat them. Turn around. Wow, was I wrong? Mars is nothing but miles and miles of rocks and dirt. It's obvious. Nothing could possibly live here. Turn around. What a disaster. Everybody was right. There is no life on Mars. I am going home immediately. And look, he left the cupcakes behind. So the Martian, that's what people are called. That's what living things are called that live on Mars. The Martian picks up the box. Uh-oh, where is my spaceship? Our astronaut is lost. He didn't bring a map. I can't believe it. I am lost on Mars where there is no life. Wait a minute. What's that? Do you think the astronaut is going to see the Martian? Finally? No way! It's life. It's on Mars and it is alive. Did the astronaut see the Martian? No, what did he see? A flower, a Martian flower. What an amazing discovery. I can't wait to get back to Earth and show everybody what I found. What color is that Martian flower? Yeah, it's yellow. The petals are yellow. The stem is green. Looks kind of like an earth tulip, I think. And look, my box of cupcakes. How did it get there? What do you think? How did the box of cupcakes move from where the astronaut left it to on top of those rocks? That's right, the Martian put it there. Now I've got to find my spaceship. I bet I'll get a good view from the top of that mountain. Is it a mountain? No, it's the Martian. Oh, there it is. The astronaut sees his spaceship. The Martian is being very still. What an adventure! I always believed there was life on Mars, and I was right. He hasn't turned around to see the Martian, has he? Gets back on his rocket, never having seen the Martian, and says, I think I deserve a treat. But where are the cupcakes? That's right, the Martian ate them. The Martian, the astronaut, never even saw. I guess he'll just have to go back and explore again. All right, friends, this is the end of our story time this week. And before we sing our goodbye song, we want to give a very special thank you to the Solon Centennial Lions Club, who are sponsoring our story times this whole month. Now, the Solon Centennial Lions Club is a community-based club that's been serving Solon for the past 4 years. That's right, 1, 2, 3, 4. The Lions are kind and generous people who want to help. And they do that by doing things like working on projects to improve our community and protect the environment, including child eye screenings. We talked about those before, right? Where they check children's eyes to make sure that they're ready to learn at school and to see if they need glasses, just like my glasses, to help them see the board better. They also donate books about youth diabetes to the library. We have some here at our library. You can open them up and see the Lions logo inside. They work on the Solon Christmas tree walk and more. And their next big event here in Solon will be a bicycle decoration and bike parade at the Solon Fall Fest on Saturday, October 23rd. So put it on your calendars if you want to decorate your bike and ride in a parade. That sounds like so much fun. And they want you to know that this month's Library Story Times, the sponsorship is in memory of one of their members' fathers, Frank Cunin. And so we are so honored to be a part of that memory and honoring of their father. So check out the bike parade. That sounds like a ton of fun. And now it's time for our goodbye song. We read a book and we played a game and we sang a song together. We read a book and we played a game. We had a fun adventure. Now go read a book and go play a game and sing a little tune. Go read a book and go play a game. We'll see you back here soon. See you next time, friends.